how I hacked my way into making more money online.
Ooh!
It's not a get-in loser podcast if we don't build something to make our life easier.
I love this.
I made an automation that lets you know what the most trending items are. You just need visibility in order for them to buy it.
Beautiful.
We have like an insane hack, and it's a little bit illegal. Get in, losers. Today we're talking about how I hacked my way into making more money online.
Ooh! Can't wait to hear about it.
Babe, you know, we're all about working our ass off, making money, but sometimes you just need some tools and methods and tricks to make more money without putting in extra efforts.
Yeah, it's the classic side hustle idea, right? I've got so many friends at home in London who are working insanely busy jobs and they're like, oh, I just kind of want something on the side. Yeah. Okay, cool. What are we talking about?
So what most people do when they want something on the side, Depop. But one thing that a lot of people realize when they get into Depop is when you really want to make money on there, it's not a side hustle. You need to give it all of your time.
Okay, got it. And for those who don't know, I know Depop.
Okay.
I don't know how global Depop is, but it's a platform that lets you sell secondhand clothes, right?
Yeah.
To other people.
Yeah.
And you do your own like selling, marketing, shipping, everything.
Yeah.
Okay, it just connects you to the buyer.
Yeah, exactly. And originally it was for secondhand clothes, but I also see other items on there. So you can also have your own stuff that you make, right? And then put it on there.
Ah, cool.
So similar to Etsy, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you get the most amount of visibility and the most amount of people on your listings, and how do you get sales without investing a lot of time? Because who has the time in this world?
Yeah.
Basically, I tried to hack the algorithm of Depop just to get as many eyeballs.
Casual. Okay, I love it.
It's not a get-in loser podcast if we don't build something to make our life easier. So I made an automation,
Of course,
that lets you know what the most trending items are at the moment and what the types of words are that you should be using in your titles, in your listings, to get the most amount of people on your profile.
I love this. When you're saying you've analyzed the algorithm of what's performing well, these would be for a particular product type. So it might be like, I don't know, this like sandal. Why have I gone for sandals? Neither of us ever wear sandals.
Do you want to go on holiday?
I have flip-flops.
You want flip-flops?
I don't think I've ever seen either of us wear flip-flops. This type of boot, more on brand, is doing well, and these are the words why?
Yeah, so on Depop, you have this trending page. So you have obviously certain seller pages that are doing very well, that have a lot of followers, because you can follow a page. And then you have the trending page, which will show you what was bought in the last hour, minutes. So basically what this automation does, it goes to that page, checks what is being sold, and then groups it by products. And then basically by grouping it, it can analyze like what's trending right now, what are some of the items that are going up in price because demand is high. And
I've got you. I was still thinking from the model of like the only time I've used Depop is about 10 years ago, and I was clearing out my wardrobe at home, and you just sell all your shitty items. And I was like, taking pics.
You can still do the clearing out of your closets, but if you know what types of words to use to describe your old skirts, then that could end up in the right hands.
Got you.
So it just makes your level of succeeding higher.
Yeah.
Instead of just clearing out your closet, dumping everything on there and saying like, oh, this is Abercrombie skirt M. Because maybe that's not what people are searching at that moment.
Yeah. Weird, because Abercrombie is still super cool, right? I'm joking. I feel like a lot of my wardrobe was Abercrombie when I was about 10.
Basically, you're tricking the algorithm and the people that are on there to think that they're buying a certain vibe. And it could be a certain vibe. It's just the way that you view it.
Yeah.
but it's just a smarter way of listing your items and making the most out of it. To not make it too complicated for other people to use, I build it in Gumloop with an interface.
Love it. This is taking me back to
a couple episodes ago.
Back in Gumloop.
Okay, I'll send you the interface. And then I will tell you basically what's going on behind the scenes. This is what the interface looks like.
Beautiful.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like all the Gumloop interfaces.
Okay, I'll also send it to you so you can check it on your own laptop. It's called the Depop Whisperer.
Oh, I just opened it. It looks cool.
Because she's whispering all the trends and the best secrets and SEO to use. Yeah. So basically what you do, you go to the interface and you ask it like, what's the latest trends on Depop? And then what's going on behind the scenes is that an Octoparse. What?
An Octoparse. It's a parsing tool. Never heard of it.
Do you know Octoparse?
No.
Oh, okay. So basically it's a web scraping tool, but what you can do in Octoparse is make your own custom how to scrape the web without like overly complicated coding. It has a little bit of a learning curve, but that's why you need the interface, because it does it for you.
Okay, nice.
Like I spent, I think, a good amount of 2 days when I first had Octoparse.
Okay.
But what you can do in Octoparse is basically do what you would manually do and then just save it as a task or a flow, and then you can loop it and then put that specific flow in your whatever automation. So basically what I did in Octoparse is go to the trending page, scrape all of the data, and then save it.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening in the back. It's being saved, or Octoparse is scraping, and then it's being saved and put into an Airtable, obviously.
Developing a bit of a template for our automations, which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
But it's nice that we're like landing on our favorite tools and stuff.
Yeah. Because it also shows you that whenever you understand one of them, the possibilities of what you can make are endless.
Yeah, and it's almost like once you conquer one, then you're like, okay, cool, ready for the next. Like I'm now like, okay, great, I'm gonna have to go and spend my afternoon learning Octoparse. Because there's so much that I want to scrape at the moment. The whole internet.
Yeah, but it is until we get access to Manus, babe. Because that, like, if you can just prompt it.
Yeah, I can do all of it for you.
Can somebody let us into Manus?
Yeah, we're at the gates of heaven.
We are going to get access one way or another. Yeah, it's then getting fed into an Airtable, and that Airtable is being read by an AI. So in this case, we have ChatGPT, which we have it analyzed to see if like certain products come up and certain words in those listings come up. So say, for example, you asked it, what are the trending topics? The interface will give you back and say like, here are 5 trending items on Depop in the last 7 days. So for example, a faux fur cropped coat.
Oh my God, I'm behind on fashion.
Yeah,
if that's coming back in.
Babe, you're behind on fashion.
Oh,
a faux fur cropped coat.
Cropped, okay.
A rosette choker.
Yeah.
Lace corset tops.
Oh, going back to the 90s. Okay, yes. That I can do, yeah.
Silver biker jackets.
Nice.
Yeah. Tiered mesh skirts. Wow, that's a tongue twister.
Yeah. So I'm now just Googling faux fur crop jacket. I can't even imagine what that looks like.
Like if you would only get the trending products, you would be quite confused, right? Because it would say like faux fur cropped, what the fuck?
Like how does that apply to my whatever? Yeah.
Exactly. So then it will also give you the top keywords, which one of them is mob wife. Mob wife aesthetic. So yeah, mob wives wear fur coats, long, medium, short, cropped. And then also coquette, Y2K, and vintage archive, which I think vintage archive is a bit broad, but mob wife, Y2K, and usually those types of things we have in our closets.
Yeah.
Because we're all...
But this is genius, and I like how simple it is too, because it's, again, this is like another thread that's coming up, it's just that 1% extra effort that can get you outsized results,
Yeah.
like knowing these keywords to put. And I guess that professional Depop sellers are already doing this kind of analysis. They're all over it,
Yes.
and that's how they dominate the algorithm. That's how they run their businesses.
Yeah.
But this is very cool because it's for the individual who is
Exactly.
clearing out their closet.
Yeah.
I say wardrobe, you say closet. Isn't, I don't know, maybe isn't like making sales as fast or whatever. Like, this is so cool. I love it.
You just need visibility in order for them to buy it. And the
Yeah.
only way that you can get it is by knowing what words to use.
Do you know what a gilet is?
Yeah, babe, I'm wearing a gilet.
That's not a gilet. That's a waistcoat.
Oh.
Also, why am I saying gilet like I'm suddenly French? Gilet. I mean, it is a French word. Those were so cool. Like that. But we'd have like Abercrombie ones. I wish I kept those.
Oh, babe, you know.
They'd actually be sick to wear to the beach. Like almost like
I'm sorry, but we have
like
to
a
pop
life
this
jacket.
on. We have to pop this on the screen because Emily just showed me the most North Face jacket as gilet, and she's
have
like,
the vision though.
"We have to wear this to the beach."
No, but it'd be cool with a bikini. I promise you. Like open. Okay, Ruby's not on my vision.
I'm sorry, but
I
guys,
don't
you
know what's
have to pop this on screen and then her vision with a bikini. But it's actually a funny thing because those are
lifeguard.
quite trendy under males in the Netherlands from a specific tax bracket.
Yeah, finance bros.
Finance
Yeah,
bros.
same.
Ooh, yeah,
Finance bros.
So they call it the finance bro jacket in the Netherlands. But they're cool. They're cool. Okay,
I also
sorry.
really want to go shopping, by the way.
Yeah, same. It's been too long. Especially with Depop Whisperer. I was on Depop for so many days.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it will also give you a recommendation. So then it says like source anything in faux fur, chokers, or mesh under £20 and list a competitive
Pounds. Okay.
price.
Yeah.
Because one thing to always also watch when you're trend watching is the price, right? So what's the price that you could sell it for, and what's the price that people will buy it for? And if you're sourcing it, because this way you can also source it from somewhere else, which we have like an insane hack, but it's only at the end of the podcast, so it's only for the people that stay at the end.
Oh my god, you're such a tease.
And it's a little bit illegal.
Ruby, no, I can't. I need to keep you under brains.
Okay, it's not illegal. It's allegedly a little bit in a gray area.
We're not recommending you do it, just putting it out there.
Exactly, just showing the possibilities. And for some, you'll have like a price jump. So you see like silver biker jackets, the price jumped from £45 to £70. And that's a really good indicator because that tells you there's a lot of demand. But not a lot of supply. Exactly. Yeah, so then you've kind of know what to do. You go and either source it from your wardrobe, closet, or somewhere else. The only thing that you need to do is make a nice picture or source a nice picture.
Yeah.
And write a good title and a good caption. And we've already touched upon this, that writing a good title and writing a good caption is very important for the succession of your sale. So we're not going to leave that up to chance, especially because there's already so much data in this automation. So you get the Depop Whisperer that gets the data and sorts it and analyzes it. Then you go and do your thing in the short amount of time that you have next to your job. Then when you put it online, you go to the vibe to value interface, which the only thing you have to do is tell it what you're selling. Just say like skirt, blah, 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 this.
Add photo? No.
Just describe. And it's running in a sequence with the other one. So you don't have to say like, oh, this is actually mob wife aesthetic or this is Y2K aesthetic. Because in Gumloop, and this is the first time that I built the sequence one, you can have two separate automations, but they're next to each other so they can feed off each other's data.
In real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the second one doesn't start running until you basically put something into the interface.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So you have that live stream of Depop data that's
Yeah.
constantly like Y2K, little faux crop jackets, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then it's just ready and waiting. You plug in wherever you are in time. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I was just researching in real time as you were talking.
Yeah. Okay, I'm happy to know that I'm interesting enough for you. No.
No, I'm just great at multitasking. Like Depop price benchmarking tools, because I think what you've combined here is so many different points of value, and they seem like no-brainers. Like surely there's a Depop price benchmarking tool that someone can use. No, like I can't see anything obvious.
Yeah.
Same with the naming, like the title naming, the trend tracking.
Yeah.
And it kind of blows my mind. And maybe it's because it is individuals who are active in doing this on the side that there's not a huge market for these types of tools, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, you've built something very valuable that maybe people would pay for.
Well, we're going to give it to them for free, obviously, because our community needs to try. But because my background is in marketing, I know like how hard it is to get visibility on any platform. So I also know what type of research you need to do and what's important. And it's like multi applicable to other platforms as well.
Like I'm looking at a blog that's about find your pricing formula.
Oh my god.
Like, no, it's not even very useful.
There is more elements, right? Because you don't want to price it too high. So one thing that I researched was, how do you know if something is too high, and how is our automation going to know if a price is too high? So people on Depop can like and save stuff. But if a post has a lot of likes and saves,
but no one's buying it,
but it's not showing up in the sold page, then that's a big indicator of that is actually priced too high.
Yeah.
So that's what our GPT is analyzing and making note of and advising you to stay below that.
I don't know how you keep churning these out. I'm like, oh my god, maybe I need to download Depop on my phone. What would we sell?
There's so much cool stuff that we could sell.
I think my problem is I just end up buying more than I sell. I'm pretty sure that's actually why I stopped using Depop like how many years ago. Such a black hole.
Yeah, we have this stupid equivalent in the Netherlands, Vinted, and my problem always with that was, why would I care about like putting something on it for €5?
Yeah.
I know that sounds a bit bad, but the effort that you put in is way more.
Totally. And for me, it was also, you actually have to go to like the post office and post a package.
And that's a beautiful bridge to our allegedly illegal hack.
No one's alleging this, right? We're just not recommending this, but it's an idea. What is this?
It's an idea.
Okay.
When I was researching, I saw some people who were doing it as well.
Classic.
There were some articles online, like very well hidden, but there are people who do it.
Or on your dark web login. Joking.
But this is actually...
For the record, I don't think you have a dark web login. Ruby is not on the dark web, guys. No, is it the dark web or the dark net?
I think it's dark web, no? I'm
scared.
I don't think you want to type that in your computer, like all FBI stuff will be running. My Siri is already listening every time.
Yeah, true.
But this is actually, before I built this one, I once said that to you, and it was just something that randomly came to mind. And I remember that, so it's validated by Emily. That's
no, it's
sick.
not.
It's
I think I remember what it is. It's definitely illegal.
Allegedly.
Okay, tell.
So,
remind me.
Basically, what you do, and it's even easier with this automation, is track the highest selling seller, so the most popular seller, and track the specific keywords that you know are trending, because our automation is already looking at what the trends are. Then be the first one to buy certain pieces when you see that demand goes up and supply stays normal. And you can see that again by the price increase. Then what you do is basically within like a couple minutes, you can take that listing, add a little bit to the pictures, whatever, maybe like change the background, whatever. list that onto your profile and price it smartly. Because you know, okay, everybody else is going there, I'm going there. So your listing is going to be one of the first one that's going to be bought. Then you're still in the process of that person shipping it to you, but you've already sold that product. So then instead of giving your address, you're just giving that address of your buyer. So that person ships it to that person. And you're just the middleman.
Babe. Yeah, I mean, I like the creativity. For the record, do not do this, anyone. We're not advising. But I think what this is a fun thought experiment of the creativity you can have with like looking at algorithms, tracking trends, like looking at these systems like what they are, which is big data systems, and using savvy mini automations, like a little thing here, a little thing there, just to help you and like make your process way less stressful, expensive.
And if you try this illegal hack, let me know. I want to know if it works. I think it's such a great idea. Yeah, the only problem that I have with it is quality control. Like how do you...
Also like returns. But actually I don't think you can return stuff on Depop.
No, I don't think so. Basically, I think the best steps for us is do this Depop thing, make money, take that money, go shopping. I'm not going to overwhelm Emily anymore with any illegal stuff or automations. What I will leave you with is the automation for the Depop Whisperer and the Vibe to Value Depop Writer.
Epic. People are going to be rolling in cash.
Rolling in cash. And remember, kids, spend it smartly. And if you end up in jail, you didn't hear it here.
I love it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for listening. Bye.
Bye.